It's another Pecha Kucha. Alright? Everybody listening? Alright. I'm recording, so please don't talk so anybody else can hear. Good morning. I'm going to talk about my article, Scientists Find an Easier Way to Trap Carbon Dioxide in Rock by Carolyn Gramling. Climate change is making the world hotter. We need to do something to reduce it. According to Carolyn Gramling, scientists have found a simpler way to put carbon dioxide into rocks. What is climate change? Climate change, the Earth has been getting warmer and very fast. The global average temperature has been increasing every year, and scientists are very worried. They're worried that it's getting hotter faster than in any time in history. So, Ian Power, in the article, is a geoscientist at Trent University. In the article, he talks about how he can trap carbon dioxide into rocks. This is already natural, but it takes a very, very long time to do it. We store it in this rock called magnesite. Magnesite is a type of rock made naturally very deep underground, where it is very hot and there is a lot of pressure. The heat and pressure make magnesite and trap carbon dioxide in the rocks. But this takes a very, very long time. Ian Power found a way to make magnesite in the lab in just 72 days, mixing rocks and carbon dioxide with heat. The only problem was water, which made bonding or connecting the carbon dioxide to the rocks difficult. So they used lots of little balls to block the water. I learned some new vocabulary from reading this article. One of the words is mineral, which is a type of rock, which is what makes up rock. Magnesite is an example of mineral, but salt is also an example of a mineral that we have. Another word is pressure, which is the force applied uniformly over a surface and measured as a force per unit of area. A synonym is compression and an antonym is ease. An example of pressure would be like a headache. It feels like there's a lot of pressure pushing on your head. And finally, the last word that was important was trap, which means to catch something and not let it go. An antonym for this is release. An example would be this mousetrap. In the article, it talks about trapping carbon dioxide in rock. Compared to my book, this article was much longer. There were more difficult words, and it was because it was about a more specific scientific idea. I did think it was more interesting because it's a way to help everyone reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the air, which is something that scares me a lot. I recommend that people read this article, especially people who are afraid of climate change. This article gives us some ideas and hope on ways to reduce climate change, and it may help people to decide to give money to help research so we can all enjoy a cooler future. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.